Why is it that when we are planning for our lives and putting a lot of information into decisions we make, into what we spend our time on or spend our money on or save or don't save, why is it that most often we look at the consequence with reference to if we live to the age of X, Y, Z, whatever? So what I mean is, why is it that I will put off doing something, seeing people, friends, family today, defending it by saying that I need to save for the future, or I need to be responsible with money, or whatever it is? Why haven't I been thinking of things this way? If I think about, should I get on that plane and go see those friends, or should I do something with these people instead of working? What if the perspective I took was the consequence related, or at least I assessed the consequence relative to not being able to do that tomorrow? Instead of thinking, okay, if I don't do this work now, or if I spend this money now, I'm not going to save for down the road, or I'm not gonna whatever for down the road. What if I stop thinking about it that way and think about it as, if I don't do this now, I may never get to do it? And I know that maybe seems obvious, and we all talk about it a lot when something happens to someone in our lives, that puts these things into perspective. But this is the first time I've thought about it from the point of view of how I justify some of the things that I do or don't do. And generally, it's based on what consequence that has for the long term. And I think I'm just going to start shifting my mindset a bit to balance out the thought of, but what will I miss in the short term? And that the long term is not necessarily going to even happen. So maybe just bringing a little bit more of balance to the present is what I'm trying to say with this video.